My first idea for solving this problem was to simply insert some flat bar into the notch that I had already cut. This would provide a square bearing surface for the bolt. Now this was a design that I was planning to go with when I thought I still had another large H-beam like the one that I used for my anvil base, but I don't. All I have are a couple of small I-beams, and I just don't have the room to go cutting a notch on each side and leave anything in the middle that would allow me to mount any kind of a fixture. So I'm going to need to weld up some kind of a configuration like this that will allow me to extend the clamping surface out from the beam. Now, I don't want to tell you how long it took me to realize that I just reinvented the hold-down system that was used on every milling machine fixture and drill press vise for the last 100 or so years. But that's how it goes sometimes. You get locked into a train of thought and you just can't see the obvious. That's the main reason it can be more productive sometimes to step away from a problem and let it sit for a while than to keep working at it. It's still the best solution to the problem that I have at hand. It's just kind of funny how I came up with it. The last thing I wanted to figure out was a really simple approach of handling the bolts. Around here the winters are fairly unpredictable. We do spend a lot of time with the temperatures right around the freezing mark, but it's not uncommon to get long stretches where we're well below zero. So if you work outside a lot the way I do, you want to minimize the amount of stuff that you need to do with your bare hands. This horseshoe-shaped piece of sheet metal replaces the washers that you would normally need to use with a regular bolt system. I plan on leaving a little bit of spring in this piece so the bolts are always under tension. It's a one-piece unit that just slides into place, so it should be fairly easy to install even if you're wearing a heavy pair of gloves or some winter mitts. And this is just a quick sketch to give you an idea of where I'm headed with this. So that's all the design work I can do on this right now. Next time I'll be out in the shop and we'll start figuring out how to actually put this together.